What if one morning the heartbeat of Canada changed forever? What if overnight all Indians leave the country? A staggering 2.6 million people gone. Streets emptier, businesses shuttered, and silence replacing once bustling energy of a multicultural nation. The economic shock would be immediate. Over 30% of Canada's tech workforce is of Indian origin. Silicon Valley North, built on the brilliance of Indian engineers, would suddenly lose its brightest minds. Offices would go dark, innovation would stall, and companies once leading the digital revolution would scramble to fill the void. It wouldn't be just a temporary setback, but it would be a seismic shift. The healthcare system, already stretched thin, would be brought into knees. 1 in 5 doctors in Canada is of the Indian descent. Without them, hospital hallways would be filled with patients waiting for care and might not even come in time. Emergency rooms overwhelmed, clinics closed, surgeries postponed. The loss wouldn't just be in the numbers, it would be in the lives. And then there's the unseen backbone of the country. Indian farmers, truck drivers, and essential workers who keep the wheels of Canada turning. From dairy farms to vast agricultural fields, Indian hands ensure food in every Canadian household. Without Indians, supply chain would choke, groceries stored would struggle to stock essentials, and the simplest meal would become a luxury. Beloved by Canadians, butter chicken, naan, masala chai, flavors that define comfort for so many, would become just memories. Not only this, education would take a massive hit. India is the top source of international students in Canada. In 2023 alone, over 3 lakh Indian students enrolled, bringing an estimated $5 billion tuition fee to the country. Universities thrive on the influx, funding new programs, expanding research, and fueling Canada's reputation as global academic hub. But without the Indian students, classrooms would be half empty, programs would shut down, and institutions that once stood among the world's best would struggle to stay afloat. The absence wouldn't just felt in numbers, but in the very future of the innovation. AI, medicine, quantum computing, so much of it depends on the brilliant minds of Indian descent. Without them, Canada's progress would slow, its vision for the future will be blurred. And if we talk about transportation, the silent engine of the country would falter. Nearly 20% of Canada's truck drivers are of Indian origin. Without them, goods wouldn't move, store shelves would be empty, and businesses would suffer. The Uber and Lyft you rely on to get back home in the late night, gone. Streets would be quieter, and not just about work and economy. It is about spirit of Canada itself. Indian culture is deeply woven into the national's identity. The glow of Diwali lights in the November and electrifying energy of Bollywood nights, the fierce passion of cricket matches in the neighborhood parks, and infectious joy of Bhangra at the festivals. These all moments defines Canada's vibrance. But the absence of Indian culture would leave the country quieter. Well, would Canada survive? Perhaps would it thrive? That's another question. A nation isn't just built on policies and numbers, but it is built on people, contribution, and culture. The departure of 2.6 million Indians would be more than just an exodus. It would be the loss of essence, a heartbeat, and pulse that keeps Canada alive. The question isn't whether Canada needs its Indian community, but the question is what it would be without them. What do you think about this topic? Leave in the comments down below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe.